everyone. Today, this morning, I can say we have Harold from Legion of the Damned, huge band, well known. I want to start first of all asking you, of course, how are you and how are you doing these, you can say, holidays days?
I'm doing fine, and yeah, it's a kind of strange situation now
Yeah,
for every musician.
unfortunately, yes.
Um, we were sitting home and doing some guitaring, and we don't
Yeah,
even have a lot of rehearsals nowadays.
yeah.
It's difficult, and we cannot go out for shows and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
this is the worst things I can say
it's the
for
worst
fan
situation.
and musician. Yeah,
Yeah,
yes. Before speaking
we
about Legion of the Damned, I want to speak a little about you, because I know also that you have another band, Defy, uh,
first.
Defy Curse. Yeah, I checked it. I heard something before the interview. So if you want to just introduce the Five Curse band, and speak a little bit about how this band started and how the journey with this band of you started.
It's actually the band came together with two other friends. The drummer, I played with him in my first band. Then we go back to 80, 19, what was it, 1988 somewhere, 1987.
When I was born.
That was my first. That was my first band, and I just started to play guitar,
Yeah.
and yeah, and I quit that band. Yeah, some years after, and we still seeing each other for sometimes,
Sometimes.
and he wanted to do something again with me and with the old bass player,
Yeah.
where I joined also in the band. And we
That's
said,
true.
yeah, we just can jam something, and
Yeah.
it was not even the planning of going to create a band, just a jamming, and then we said, yeah, it's fun, so let's take a singer, and then we are a four piece, and that's what I like, you know. I do the
Yeah.
guitar and the bass player and drums. Just you're free to do anything. So we didn't. We wanted to go a little bit into the Blood Dusters thing,
Yeah.
but it became more Swedish death metal
This
because
is
I
yeah.
really like the sound, is
Our sound that
the
yeah.
two, and that's kind of popular nowadays. But I always liked it from the beginning, and now we released an album. It's already 2 years, maybe 3 years released. It's a mini LP. It
Yeah.
only released on LP and cassette,
Yeah.
and we did only two shows. We had some shows planned last year, but yeah,
Yeah, we all knew what was going
yeah,
on. Yes.
yeah.
And you have some plan with this band. I mean, of course, going on some live. In the future, or maybe
Um,
planning an album, releasing an
yes,
album.
we are still writing songs, and I think we are almost done writing the music for the next coming album.
Yeah.
But we are a very low on rehearsals because my priority is the Legion of the Damned,
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
and we still do it as a friend
Yeah.
and just as a hobby, and it's fun to jam with each other, and we
Yeah.
don't.
With friends. Yeah.
Yes. And I think, yeah, a new album probably, yeah, maybe this year or maybe next year will
Yeah.
be recorded, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so speaking about the main band, Legion of the Damned, band
Hmm.
that everyone knows, so it sometimes is, like stupid asking how the band was born, but there are always people, fans that didn't know it. So of course, it's a duty to ask how Legion of the Damned born.
Legion of the Damned is it's actually it comes from Occult. That's the former band,
Yeah,
and I think Legion of the Damned is the name started in 2005.
yeah,
Um, then they yeah, it's hard to explain because the last Occult album was also released, recorded, but they didn't had a record label at that time,
yeah.
and the plan was to do that album but under another name, and then they decided to call it Legion of the Damned. I was not involved in Legion of the Damned in the beginning. From the first album, I was not in the band.
You were in the band with the Sons of Jacob.
Yes, that was my
Okay,
first
your first
release. Yeah,
album, yeah.
yeah. I did one show for the tour from the Malevolent Rapture
Rapture,
album,
yeah,
because the bass player, the Legion of the Damned, was on tour to promote their
yeah.
first record and was going good. The bass player actually quit during the tour, and then they had asked me if I would
Yeah,
replace him for the rest of the tour. I said that's impossible for me because I had my job, and I
yeah,
could not
sure.
say, oh, I will quit and I come over and I do the rest of the shows. Then they asked me, yeah, then you can come do the last show from the tour. It was in Tilburg, in my hometown. So I said, yes, we're gonna try that. We never rehearsed, and then yeah,
Then
I met the guy.
you were
Yes, and
involved.
then yeah, and I was on stage, and that was my first show of Unpacked.
Yeah,
Club.
and I mean, of course, I can ask you. I was the writing, the composing of Malevolent Rapture, but I can ask you was the writing of Son of Jacob, your first work with them. You think you brought some of your personal influences in that album?
Yes, because I did a lot of shows
Yeah,
during the Malevolent Rapture release. Actually, we did probably 40 festivals or something, and
festival.
in 1.5 year, it was very hectic, and it was
Yeah,
fun. And yeah, we were already writing songs for the Son of the Jackal album. I think yeah, we started with completely new,
yeah,
um, and yeah, then at that time we had only one guitar player, and I was actually a guitar player from origin. I am a
yeah,
guitar
yes, and
player,
you have
but
to move to like bass player. Yeah, sure. Yeah,
yes, and so we created the songs with three people, like the old guitar player and the drummer, and we were just jamming and finding out some songs. And I was playing guitar all the time, together with the other guitar player. So we were like, yeah, a team, just
yeah.
with guitars. And then the songs are growing, and then
And then the
then you have
album
then you have
Son of
finished
Jack.
10
Yeah,
songs, and then you
and
enter the studio.
yeah, I saw that basically you released a lot of album. That the last one, if I'm not wrong, was Slaves of the Shadow Realm, right? Yeah,
Yes,
in
correct.
2019.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you, before speaking about the last one, if you see like I'm gonna say an evolving of the sound of Legion of the Damned during all this album, Through the Blade, Cult of Dead, you see some evolving in the topic, in the composition, and even in the ideas. Um, what is changed from the Legion of the Damned from the
Um,
beginning till now? I mean,
that's in the beginning we only wrote songs actually for that would do one guitar player.
yeah,
So we had like nice riffs and less solo. So less
yeah,
solo because when you play solos live, you're gonna miss a little bit drive and
yeah,
the power. After I think it was Cult of the Dead was
Cult of the,
also,
yeah,
yeah, that was that for me it's one of the best albums for to play. Like the
yeah,
songs are amazing to do. And after that, we decided to go a little bit more
yeah.
um, and to try to some more two guitar riffs,
Riffs,
like
yeah,
a little bit.
like the harmonization, yeah.
Yes, but I think the chaos. I forgot the name.
Descendant
The
into chaos.
Descent into Chaos.
Descendant
Sorry,
into chaos.
that album didn't work out so
So
well for us all, I think. And then we decided to attract a new guitar player,
yeah,
a session guitar player for live, and we wrote songs more with harmonics
yeah, yeah.
to have like a wider, yeah, wider sounds,
So, yeah, sure, of course.
that you can play around with
Around,
more
yeah.
solo things
But
and
seeing your, I can say your biography, something like that, I see like a gap from Descent into Chaos and Ravenous Plague. There was like some split with Creator, Carcass. I mean, why? I mean, how was it? Because they are a huge band, and
what do you mean? Was it
some split.
with Creator?
Yeah,
The
well,
like the 7 inch, or what do you mean? The 7 inch with Creator?
yeah, I mean, I was work. You work with them. You made just. What about all this work with? I mean, this gap there was between Descent into Chaos and Ravenous Plague, because I saw there are this split with these bands.
I'm not sure. What do you mean with that
I
question?
mean that it was working with the band. There was something that you arrange being apart from the band.
Who? The other? Oh, you mean the members?
Yeah, 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 sure,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Richard started. Yeah, he quit for us. It was. Yeah, we didn't see it coming. He said, "I'm done with it," and and then at that time we were like, "Yeah, what are we gonna do?" Yeah, we attracted some guitar players around, and we did some sessions. Yeah, and we already had one guitar player in mind, so that he's a good friend of us for like several years. He did we did some shows in the past together with his old band, and we called him, and he directly said, "Oh yeah, I want to do that." And Twan van Geel, he is yeah, he's an amazing guitar player and a good friend.
And join
He fits in the family.
for Ravenous Plague.
Yes.
Yes, and then the
And
last album, Slaves of the Shadow Real. I mean, what is this topic and the topic of the album? And of course, speaking about the topic of the album, I want to know if there is a specific topic you speak in all the album. I mean, which is the topic of Legion of the Damned that you
the
like
top,
to, yeah,
yeah, Slaves of the Shadow Realm it was still more created for two guitar players
yeah,
because we had a stable second guitar player right
player,
now,
yeah.
and we wanted to do a little bit more, yeah, with solo things, and you cannot stay on the same level for every album.
Sure,
People
of course.
like the way we were doing it in the past, and but like we wanted to have more people like Legion of the Damned, and when you stay on same level,
Yeah,
then you, another Legion of the Damned album, I will listen to the other one because it's the same. But we're making music for ourselves, you know, and
this is the best things always, yeah.
yes, we like all kind of metal, and
Yeah,
also the new album what's coming up now right now is going to be
it's
totally different as
totally
well
different.
from
And
the other one.
I mean, what I mean, listen, Legion of the Damned is, I can't find a specific genre. What if you have to say which is the sound of Legion of the Damned?
Um, I think it's pretty hard to say
Yeah,
for a member where it's like what it's like, but I think you have a lot of people say it's Slayer or you have many
influences.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we are somewhere in between.
so,
We like the creative stuff and
yeah, some
modern.
trash
Yes, it's
death. Yeah,
like the German
German,
thrash
the
metal,
the
and
teutonical thrash metal. Yeah,
yeah, and the mix between Exodus and whatever,
the speed. Yeah,
it's. I think Legion of the Damned has an own sound, and it's not
and
you
maybe
you
the
can. I don't think you can say it's a sound like Carcass or
no,
Creator.
no,
It's
no, no.
it's different,
Yes,
and we
the
have to keep it that way.
and if you have to describe the Legion of the Damned in one word, how you will describe that? Not the sound, the band.
Right in the face, thrash metal, actually, yeah, and yeah, that's what it came up.
So, yeah, speaking about that, of course, I think the influences came from thrash metal. I think
Yeah, yeah.
for
Also,
all, yeah,
we have a wide um, yeah, we all like a lot of different musics.
yeah.
It's from pop till reggae until blues, whatever.
It's
You
cool
know.
because it happens all the time when not most of the time when I interview some musician that is in thrash metal in the metal
Mhm.
scene. Sometimes I found out that they, of course, they listen metal because they do metal, but mostly they listen other stuff
Yes.
from country,
Yeah.
jazz, and it's good to know because I think it's good for the fan
Yeah.
seeing that they can be, I don't know, like I don't like the label metalhead, but they can listen metal and don't be ashamed or listen, I don't know, for example, some pop music, something
Yes.
that is going on the scene right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is good. This is I think that I'm noticing during
When we are on the
interviewing.
road, it's like we're gonna play ABBA and Boney M in our van. That you
It
just
should be
relax.
fun. I mean, I wanted to ask you if there is some cool memories about the touring you had once playing ABBA.
That's something what I really miss also with the guys
Yeah.
in the van and play some disco music and have fun.
Yes. And there is some specific gigs or festival or something that that remains. That mean that you reminded with pleasure. I mean, some memories that sometimes you want to remind yourself because it was pleasant. I don't know. That there are those memories that some you have always in your mind sometimes.
That are mostly after our shows. We have always parties of always parties. It's a hard. We always are together on a festival area and.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Before the show, we are very quiet and we wanted to perform,
yeah.
and when that is done, we can have a
It,
party, we can drink, and
it's
we have
completely
fun.
the.
Yes.
You made a mistake. And speaking about your personal influences, Harold, that played you as a musician, you're there.
Really death metal. Are you
Okay.
still there? Oh, okay.
Okay.
I-
Yeah. You
I'm a,
said
I'm a
that.
really death metal guy. The
Uh huh.
internet connection is unstable, it says.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, mine. I really like Old Carcass, Morbid Angel.
Yeah.
They all Celtic Frost is one
Celtic.
of my favorite. Yeah, but yeah, I have so many bands I
Influences.
really
Yeah.
like.
But you have
Yes.
to pick five of this band.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. You said maybe three, so you have two. I'll just need two more other two bands.
Oh,
We
yeah, Celtic Frost is probably one of the
highest.
main.
Yeah,
Yes, and then we go. Yeah, Napalm Death is
never that.
old Napalm Death is also really obituary. I really like them. I can go on for like, yeah, some
Ours,
more.
yeah. Yes, but I mean, we have. And what do you think about? I mean, because of course we know that speaking about that thrash metal scene as being like huge on the 80s with Possessed, Exodus. That was in occult. It was like something new that people never heard before. And then it was like a little bit of stop in the age of the grunge era. And
Uh-huh.
then now is like, it's like I'm seeing right now in these 2 days, 2 years, maybe 3 years, I'm seeing like a reborn, like a new wave of that metal.
Mm-hmm.
Thrash metal, all these new guys, new
Mm-hmm.
girls also, because there are also girls in this
Yeah.
scene that are like inspiring themselves into the old scene. What do you think about that? You think
Oh,
that, I mean, they are also in the look, as, for example, there is this German band called Dust Bolt. They are
yeah.
young,
Yeah.
and
I
they
really like
look
them.
exactly like Exodus in the 80s, even
Yes.
in
Yes.
the look. Or for example, a huge an amazing band from Denmark, I think, or it's Beast. they are
Yeah.
they are amazing. So what do you think about that? It's for you being on this on the scene for a long time. What do you think about
Mm-hmm.
all these bands coming up, pop up,
I
like one
really
after
like.
another?
Yes, I really like that because you can see that there are a lot of influences
Yeah,
from other bands, and like the scene is still alive, and that young people like the guys from Dust Bolt, I think they are probably begin 30s or something. We did some shows with them, and
yeah,
they're really crazy. We
yeah,
really like the guys, and yeah, the music is also great.
yeah.
And Beast, yeah, that's also a great album.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, great band. Yes,
and a lot of young people, yeah, it's good to see that the young
yes.
people
I see,
are
but I see today. I'm speaking in this last month. I'm finding out that there are a lot of bands that are going. We can say in the older time, like making music like Venom or Celtic Frost, like Elhammer, like the Roots.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
it's like you want to make something new, progressive, like new. But you have to going back. It's something good because it's for the first time since the people. I think it's for the COVID. I don't know. They
Hmm.
are looking that they are seeing where the metal is actually started.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I really like that.
yeah. There
Yes.
is one. There is one guy. There is really. It's young. I don't know if you ever heard about him. He's a Hell Ripper. It's a one-man band.
Wonderful, yeah, yeah.
It's freaking awesome. It's a really young guy. He's from Scotland, and he make
Uh,
it all by himself. And it's good to see, one young guys like doing all things like this. It means they are good musician. You
mhm.
produce yourself. You go to gigs. You make a live band alone, and that's amazing. And I want, before finishing the interview, of course, I want to know the future project or Legion of the Damned, because it's been a while that we didn't see an album. And
Mhm.
so if you have in mind that releasing an album in the next month or
We actually
year,
wanted to enter the studio in
hmm,
a couple of months,
yeah,
but due to Corona, we are forced to
yeah,
reschedule it because, yeah, we didn't come together for like months, and we didn't wrote. So yeah, we have a lot of ideas, and now we are slowly
yeah,
rehearsing again, and we are about to finish 4 songs right now,
yeah,
and then yeah, we have to write some more, and
yeah.
hopefully in the end of this year, maybe begin next year, we will enter the studio, and
I
then
hope so. And you have
yes,
some gigs scheduled on festivals or
yes, there are still some
yeah,
shows on the agenda, but I have I don't know if it's going or not. Like
Yeah.
it's always rescheduling and
Yes,
rescheduling.
it's always
So
just waiting for what's going on.
yeah, we
It,
wish we could say yes, we're going to do that. It's for sure, but
yeah.
and nothing is sure at the moment. So
I think people before looking to the website of the band, they are going to look to the website of the country
mhm.
or the festivals.
Yeah, it all depends on the
Yeah.
governments from the
Yeah.
countries if we can go, if we not can, yeah, if we have to
Yeah,
stay at home.
it's a little bit messed up, but I think at least people are looking for more music, as we saw as
Yeah.
we speak before. Yeah, they are looking for more music. They are looking for a new band to listen, and I think but then when everything will be reopened. Uh, for me, they will be completely messed up. A lot of people going like crazy, run to one gigs to another,
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
care what type of music is it because it's like
Uh-huh.
a drugs. When you
Yes,
have,
like a
they
festival.
will, yeah,
Yeah,
and
a festival feeling. It doesn't need to be a metal festival. If
no,
there will be tomorrow a festival somewhere in the Netherlands where we can go, I would go.
yeah,
It's,
sure,
we didn't do any festivals for like over a
sure,
year. So
sure. And now just a message to Legion of the Damned fans, and that's it for, for now.
okay, we're gonna end this interview right now.
Yeah,
Um, okay, then I will say, people, keep your eyes open. Legion of the Damned will be around as soon as everything is open, and we're
that's
gonna kick some ass. And we hope
it
to see
really
you in
helps.
Italy somewhere.
Yeah.
You're from Italy, right?
Yeah, Sicily, the
Yeah.
south, the south, the south. If I have to, want to see some festival, I have to go in Europe, not in Italy, because
Okay.
we don't have festivals in Italy. We have some,
Okay.
just gigs.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So I have to move all the time, but it's good move because you met some new cultures, new
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's always, but for me it's better. So I'm even if I have to go to the north of Italy, I have to move. From
Yeah.
a smaller island, I can't go nowhere except the sea.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
thank you so much, Harold. It's been an honor and a pleasure, and I hope to see some new material soon of Legion of the Damned. And thank you so much. Enjoy this last day of holidays,
Thank you very
and
much. You as
have a
well.
good day then.
Yes.
Thank you so
Same
much.
to you. Thank
Good
you.
to
Bye
see you.
bye.
Bye.